I hear them talking in the streets, but they don't say the real. We really debating the industry and what the sixer feel. Cold shoulders turn to open arms when you on for real. Ain't no strangers to the bricks. Now let's build something for real. It's too real, real, it's too real, real, it's too real.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Too Real, the podcast. We back. It's another week, man. Thank God we here. Yo, what's good, Swan?
Yo, Toronto. How you feeling the weather? I know you're not fucking with it.
I'm not fucking with this weather at all, to be honest. It's hot. Like if you're in the city, man, you know how hot it is, and it makes no sense because of it's September. Like fall started September 22nd.
We're on a wave right now. Like, yo, I don't even know what's going on with the planet still. We're coming off, like, first of all, we're getting back to back hurricanes in the Caribbean and then
exactly.
Toronto's on some heat wave.
They're saying apparently they're saying because I guess that climate change. I've been seeing it a lot.
Yo, you guys think going green is a joke, bro?
Well,
like,
do you know what climate change is? Like, I've been seeing that word, hearing it a lot, but I haven't really looked into it.
I was listening to something the other day that really put it into perspective to me. Like the environment or the earth, you could say, is like an organism. Just like every other species on the planet, the earth is an organism itself. It's a living thing itself. So when you feed it shit, it's just like if you like your liver, if you drink all day, you're gonna have or your kidney's gonna go bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when people are causing pollution and shit, like. Well, you can't expect great things from it when you're feeding it dirt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I hear all that, but I'm trying to understand what's going on because whatever's going on, Toronto's seeing the benefits. Toronto's seeing the benefit. I'm not a benefit. I'm not a fan of this heat. I'm not a fan of this heat. Don't get me wrong. But people, I mean, like, I guess. I don't know. It's better. I don't know. People
enjoy waiting
heat.
for fall, bro. I have my North Face ready for fall right now, dog.
Yo, the thing is, it's like I guess it doesn't really. I guess people don't really care for the weather right now because summer's over. People back in school, everything. So it's not like. So it's like the weather people just waiting for it to go back. But it's hot. Like it's scorching and like you can feel it on the inside in your crib and everything. It's nuts. But I don't know. They're saying that basically because fall's supposed to start on the 22nd of September. Yeah. But they're saying that. What's it called? That summer basically started in July instead of June, and then
so everything got pushed back.
So basically we will have like December is gonna like I guess it's gonna be January. I mean winter's gonna be a long winter. That's what's gonna be like.
Y'all niggas. Good luck to y'all niggas. I ain't seen the snow in a couple of years still.
Yo,
so.
What's going on in England out there still?
Yo, it hasn't been terrible, but it's been kind of like what I'm seeing the temperature for actually London itself like. It doesn't look like it's been rainy and shit. Like I'm flying back in a couple weeks. But fall. The UK is fall all around. It's fall or spring
and rain.
Right now it's 16. But like it's gonna be cloudy, but it's always gonna be cloudy in the UK. But I see a couple raindrops. But like it's only gonna rain 3 times for the next week. In the UK, that raining 3 times for the next week is you can't even complain about that. Yeah, you can't even complain about that. So it is what it is.
Fuck, man. Yo, right now, apparently Young Dolph just got shot. You know what I mean? I believe the Shade Room. Whenever Shade Room reports something, I haven't really found them to be wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm going with it. So prayers out to Young Dolph. Hopefully he can make it through. He got shot in Hollywood, they're saying. It's crazy. And as soon as I told this guy that he got shot, he was like, finally. That was his first. That was his first remark.
I'm not gonna lie. I love Young Dolph, and I like his personality and everything like that as well. But it's just like, yo, fam, if you're doing as good as you say you're doing, like, you don't need to be even out here. You don't even have to be out here in the public, like, doing it like how. But maybe that's what people buy into.
I don't think he does. No, I think, besides, I don't know his personal beefs in Memphis or whatever, but, like, besides the Yo Gotti situation, like, I feel like he handles himself correctly. He's a level-headed guy, like. I like the way he moves still, but I don't know.
What was the name of that diss track you had to Yo Gotti again?
Ho Gotti, his baby mama.
Your baby mama tell your baby mom stop calling me or something like that? Or something?
He had like a fucking... the artwork was like Ho Gotti's baby mama.
Yeah.
Called missed calls.
Like, bro, you think he plays that? Like, he's doing that. He's playing that. Yeah. Like, okay. Tell me what you thought of the whole... He dropped the mixtape called 100 Shots. after the whole incident.
He played into it. Yeah, he got shot 100 times. Why not?
Would you play into it if you were him, or would you just thank God? Like, thank God I'm still alive. Like,
but it's like, and what else? That's what you're gonna rap about. Like, I don't see. Like, I don't like it happened. Like, I don't think he can get away from that. To be honest. Like, I feel like, yeah, you had to rap about it. That's people want to hear about it. People gonna ask you what happened about 100 shots. You got a whole album about it. So then they got the content right there.
Man, but I hope he gets better. But I like, okay, let me ask you something. Black youngster got shot. Would you say, shit, you never saw that coming? You never see a nigga that just knows something bad's gonna happen to him when niggas see him. Like, if we saw Soulja Boy, like during the start of the year, if we saw news about Soulja Boy getting shot, wouldn't you be like, okay?
Nah, because I still don't expect rappers to get shot because they're rappers and they're supposed to be.
But they think they're not. They do like.
No,
I'm about to say Young Dolph is not nothing else.
But you see what I'm saying? He's getting shot in Hollywood where you don't. They said tourists are walking around.
Yeah, like someone just had to get you.
Yeah, this wasn't South Side of Crenshaw. This wasn't Crenshaw.
Yeah, like you was where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So
someone was really trying to get you. Someone said, "Fuck it, you gotta go." Well,
yeah, so you know what I mean. So I don't know what's going on.
He was texting though.
Yeah, apparently that's what I'm trying to say. Once again, I give Shade Room all the credit, so I'm not gonna say they're wrong. But they put up a pic of somebody got a text from Young Dolph that said, "I just got shot in Hollywood," and then he's like, "Yo, are you good?" And he's like, "Yeah," some shit like that. But
I'm on the way to ER.
But that's another thing where it's just like, yeah, I'm on the way to ER. But and that's another thing where it's just like, I hate that part of the generation where like, because if it's a nigga and like your man's like, yo, and he just really wanted to show the world that, yo, Dolph texted me, he got shot. Like, how did that screenshot come about?
Maybe just let people know that, yo, my nigga's okay. These people probably think multiple times.
Nah, man. Like, just your nigga's okay. Like, just let it come out when it comes out. Like, you read a screenshot of like him texting you, like, "Are you good?"
Or
like,
maybe it could have been you took a screenshot sent to the homies and someone, you know, it could have been whatever. You should have took a screenshot of it. But
this is weird.
But it's like, yo, if I ever text you and tell you I got shot, you niggas don't even have to come see me in the hospital. I'll be out quick. Like, if you got shot and you're texting, like,
but you can't.
Nigga.
But it all depends on blood loss and stuff. At first,
if I get shot, I'm not even.
He might be off the drugs, and he's just feeling. Things could be making him balance out a bit, and then all of a sudden you realize, you know what I mean? It can go like that.
It could have been one of those. Someone shot the ground and hit him. If it's one of those.
Nah, he said he got shot multiple times. Not in the. You ain't shooting in the ground in Hollywood, man. Like, the stars is out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But speaking of shooting, man, yo, what's going on with Trump, man? Like, as far as North Korea, man, you see what's going on? Like, war? Yo, we might be going to war.
I didn't even see the whole thing. I heard the North Korean it was like a North Korean minister said Trump has declared war on North Korea.
Yeah, basically they said his words were war words, but basically Trump said today that he said he's gonna basically move on North Korea because North Korea moved and they got fighter jets. And then they got fuel tanks and like they got a couple missiles. And he said basically if they see America move by their coastline, they're gonna shoot any aircraft down, even if it's like an international plane.
Yeah.
Like so, like any American thing that's not even like a war thing. Yeah. Like if people are domestically on their plane and it's Americans, they're gonna shoot it down. North Korea said that, but Trump said he's gonna meet them. He said that he's gonna meet them with devastation. Like he literally said that. He's like, yo, I'm gonna meet them with devastation, bro. Like. I don't know. He's like, U.S. is prepared to use devastating military action. Bro, what are we doing? Like, it's not like it's us. We're in Canada, but it affects us, bro. You can't just act like, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man. This guy it's a lot going on right now, bro. Like, and it's like we're so into like the entertainment and stuff, like the sports and shit. Like, we're getting so, and we should be caught up in the protesting, but this guy is really. He's going at it with Stefan, but he's really on the other end causing a war with Kim Jong, like who's about the shit, so he doesn't give a fuck about his people. He has a bunker that, like, you know what I mean? He's gonna go under and let niggas get bombed. He doesn't give a shit about the people of Korea. Bro, he's ready to go to war.
To be honest with you, I don't even know why America presses North Korea. Like, what's the beef?
They just don't want them having weapons.
You have weapons.
But that's just I'm American. That's just how the world works.
Exactly.
Because I even saw somebody else. I saw that obviously like nobody takes Venezuela serious. No disrespect, but like
they laughing at Venezuela.
But yeah, but they said Venezuela was like, yo, the Americans trying to be the head of the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like people are just treading lightly on this. not taking note. Like I haven't really heard nobody talk about it. But like I'm telling you, this nigga, it might be a war. Like Kim Jong
Donald
said,
Trump is annoying me right now, bro.
And that was your man's.
Yo, to be honest,
that was your man's.
He said, America was gonna stop being bullies. Like America was gonna worry about America. Like that. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, so it'll be a real.
That was your man. You believed him.
I believed him. I thought he only had America on his mind, but maybe he has America on his mind way too much. Like maybe he's really a nationalist or something like that. Like this guy is saying like, yo, get these sons of like what the you gotta talk about the football.
No, but before we get to football, bro, we're talking about wars, man. Like,
why can't North Korea have their own weapons?
Okay, but it's past that. It's past that. Like they're literally talking about like, yo, North Korea is loading up some jets. They got some shit going. They're just waiting. Like it could, all it takes is, but this guy's so fucked that, like, he can just really just act like they did something and like, I fucking bomb it. And like, yo, man, I'm telling you, wars. I'm telling you, man, like Canada, we're right beside that motherfucker. It ain't like we can just separate ourselves. Like I'm telling you, like that'll just start a war because Trump would just be like, yo, whoever's not riding with me, I'm bombing you too.
I wonder if North Korea really about it like that.
He's about it, bro. He's about it like that. He's about it, bro. Like you didn't see that? There's a picture right now on the internet. The niggas doing the Kim Jong's doing the jail pose. He's on like he's you know when niggas fold their arms and go low. He's in front of the troops
out here, like.
Yeah, he's in front of his troops. Got his arms tucked. You know what I mean? Got the jail pose. I'm like, oh, this nigga's he's with the shits, man. Like.
Let me see this population of North Korea because I want to see if it really
I just my whole
25 mil.
Before we get on this whole the NFL thing, but I just wonder how Obama feels looking at this guy. You know what I mean? Like look at this is your work.
Like they about to call him back?
Nah, but this was all your work, and then all of a sudden it's just like, yo, holy.
He's failing though.
No, it's not about failing, but there's chaos.
Yeah,
he's failing, but he's allowed to fail. He's not getting impeached.
Maybe we need a good L.
If Obama was doing this, he'd be impeached already.
Huh?
He'd be impeached already if he was talking like this and being like this. So it's like
maybe I don't know.
Of course he wouldn't.
But I'm just saying, maybe sometimes as good as you think as good of a run you think you're on. Sometimes you need a good L.
Nah, man. Not when a war can come and people can die, man.
Think about any basketball team, like something you.
Bro, this ain't basketball.
I know what you're saying.
I'm telling you, like war, like the Kim Jong dog. I'm telling you, when you go read it, the man is literally talking like he doesn't care. Like he doesn't.
I wonder if he's really about it, bro.
He said call his bluff, man. So he's 14 bricks right there. Like yo, he's ready to.
Who would he link up with?
Him. He has his own shit. He's got weapons. That's the reason.
Yeah, but they're still testing.
But that's the reason that's the reason mans are threatening on them. Like other people have weapons, but they're allies.
I think the thing is with North Korea, no other country fucks with them is because they think like, yo, I don't want to have a nuclear war because I know how big my weapons are. We're gonna launch our nuclear bomb, but we have nothing to stop their nuclear bomb when they launch it.
But it's just that they
really do, like, you know.
Like what did Biggie say? Nothing to lose, tattooed all over his gums. Like this guy, what do they have in North Korea? The world ain't trading with them. They just doing their own thing. It's like, yo, let's go to war. Who cares? I got weapons. Like that's what he's like. Yo, you guys are the ones having iPhones and having all that good stuff. It's like we don't have that shit here. Are you guys really ready to risk it all? Like. We don't know fun. What we know is what this guy tells us, bro. Like they're literally a military minded. Like they're not allowed. They're not no disrespect, but they're not. They don't have the freedom, liberties of regular people. So like they're just, bro. I'm telling you, he doesn't care, bro. I was reading up on it today. I'm just like, yeah, this guy he's with the shits, fam. He's really with the shits, man. After niggas made that movie about him, and he's been happy.
He's really tight about that. Like he saw that.
Yeah, he knows about that. Niggas want to make a mockery of him.
That was just a move. Like it was just, but it's like it wasn't he feels away.
Of course he does feel away, man. He's a serious man, yo. But we gonna see, man. So
niggas in his feelings about to get someone killed.
What's up with this Trump and NFL thing, man?
That's crazy. Like I really wasn't feeling when he was in Alabama and he was like talking about getting these sons of bitches off the field. He'd love to see one of these owners. Wouldn't it be nice to see one of these owners?
Yeah, basically to add context to it, he's just basically talking about athletes protesting during games and not respecting the flag and disrespecting the country and how he sees it. So he just started getting riled up. You know when Trump. There's a time when you watch Trump, and he's getting into that zone. You know when he's in that zone, like when he's talking to those guys, like, yeah, and he's like, these sons of, like, he gets, like, he starts to go, like, he starts talking, like, like a pastor, kind of thing. Like, he just keeps going, and I'm gonna get him, and I'm gonna, like, talking all that shit. So he's just like, yo.
It's crazy.
I would love to see
the president is saying that, but maybe that's what he has to do to keep niggas.
Nah, because he's in.
Yo, they said he's a master distractor.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody's loving the Steph Curry shit, and they're going to war.
Yo, he said basically I heard the theory today, like, what if Trump started this whole protest shit to distract us from. He got Obamacare. He lost on Obamacare, so he can't blame. He's trying to blame the government.
I don't think he started the protest though. He can't. The protest been going on, and
he didn't start the protest, but he got us to think about all the things that he said he was gonna. No, he wasn't gonna do.
He's just being himself. Steph, like, he doesn't like to be embarrassed. That's one thing you can see by him. Like, Steph Curry said, "Yo," because the whole joke is Kevin Durant said on Bill Simmons' podcast from time he wasn't going. And then they asked Steph Curry about Kevin Durant's comments, and he's like, yeah, like, we have a chance to do something great and not go and set a statement. And once he got wind of that, he's like, yo, it's an honor. I was going to let them come, but now I'm taking it back. Like, you know what I mean? And also Charles Barkley's dumbass. Yo, I used to like Charles so much, man. Like, and because he spoke his mind, I never always agreed with him, you know what I mean? But, like, now I've seen the coon in him. Like, I seen the complete coon in him. Like, yo, he's just a hater. He's like one of those, and he's from Alabama. Like, when you think of him, like, you really think about those. I don't care. He's a house, like one of those house niggas, just like one of those niggas that just like, yo, like, that is just happy. Like, he's just, and no disrespect. This may not have been to
He's a straight shooter.
He has a white wife. I mean, certain things like
his white wife.
Yes.
I don't even know.
Been married to this lady. Like, he's a very different type of guy, and he's from the South. You would think he went through it, like, from Alabama. Like, he's from it. Like, you would think he's really from. He would understand the black man's plight, like everything, bro. Like,
so what? Explain what he said about.
He said basically that he's always been going to black people, but basically he said that players, it's an honor to go to the White House and meet the president, which it is in previous years, right? But then he goes basically, I think it's they're doing a disservice to leave by not going to the White House because all the things that they're complaining about the president, they can talk to him there. Like, he's really active.
I get you.
No, but he's really that's a perfect point for anybody that is liberal and that is diplomatic. You don't think the man, you haven't seen how he is?
But I can also see I can also see the side says, yo, why am I talking to this man?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. You don't,
like, this man Curry doesn't care what we
thank you. So
like.
how come Charles hasn't seen that? That's the point.
I think Charles Barkley is one of those people that think like, yo, you could still, like, if enough of us were around him, because, yo, I don't think Donald Trump grew up with any black people.
No, but he when he needed to be black, he was cool with Russell Simmons, he was cool with Diddy, he was cool with Jay. You've seen him in the pictures. You can Google it. He's been around guys. He just met Kanye last year. He was with Steve Harvey. He used these guys. Like, I even heard Max Kellerman talk about it. He's like, yo, that's the smartest point, because what he'll do is take a picture of the black community, just like, you know how Magic used to use Bill Cosby, just like the Super Bowl tried to use Jay-Z to perform, so that people can be like, oh, Jay-Z still fuck with the NFL? I'm fucking with the NFL.
You know what, bro? You're probably right. My girl was telling me the other day, like, yo, when I was saying, yo, maybe this is not the real Donald Trump. And she was just like, yo, what if it just really is? This is because I'm the whole time I was convinced that this guy was putting on a show. I thought he was just saying this to get, like, these racist hillbillies to come out and vote for him. But I think maybe this is really him.
He is an opportunist, and he is a person that, yo.
So do you think he's really racist, or you just think he just knows he can sell it?
No, he doesn't care because he only cares about him. He's a selfish guy. So basically, whatever at that time, if he has to talk to pander to the black community, spend millions to help the black community to get to what he needs to get, he'll spend the millions.
So you don't think he's racist? You just think he's just so in love with Donald Trump.
No, he's just a. I don't want to say race. Like, everybody's below him basically. He's a billionaire.
That's the reason why I won. That's the reason why I was okay after he won.
But he also does not feel like I feel like everybody's below him, but in a sense that he may not be racist, but he would do something. He knows that, all right, white people, I'm white, and this is who I relate with more. Yeah. So he would step on a black person. But I don't think he cares even about race. I don't think he thinks about, because black people and race, Latino, whoever it is, that doesn't really affect him. Whoever affects him is whoever's his competitor in the market, whoever's trying to take him down, whoever's trying to be that shit. But I feel like as far as a person, like, the man he just cares about Trump.
I was talking to my Somalian boy Reggae. Shout out the T-Dot Somalians. Fucking, he came by me yesterday and he was just saying, yo, You know what? Oh, no, it was, yeah. He's like, yo, you know what? I think it was Agenda actually. My bad. Agenda was talking to. He's like, yo, you know what? He's like, at least Trump is good for black people because black people see that they're not fucking with us. Mm-hmm. And you'll just learn how you'll stop asking for 40 acres and a mule, and you'll stop waiting for this you'll stop waiting for handles. Like, we'll just go get it. That's what I thought. We'll just go get it after this. No,
I just feel like he divided the country.
Sometimes you need an L, bro. Yeah, he's doing that. That's crazy too. You like your nation, your country has to be on like the same. Like I like those countries like maybe like a Sweden, Switzerland, like. Norway, whatever, like the country's just on unified, Finland. The country's on a unified kind of thought, like, and you're just really splitting them apart. Like, how are you ever gonna get anything accomplished,
bro? I just think the man is, I just think there's people need to be worried because I'm telling you, man, if he goes to war, like that's just he'll be going to war and still be causing havoc at home. You know what I mean? Like type of guy like. Yeah, we're going to war, but still be talking shit about whoever's doing talking shit to him. Like,
who voted for this guy? I'm not gonna lie. I really like the thought of Donald Trump winning was cool to me, but I'll admit I expected to wake up and see Hillary was the president. But just who voted for this guy? Like he's really anti like I'm just thinking about the thought of being anti-establishment, like to get rid of to undo like what you said, to undo all the shit that Obama was trying to do, like bring everyone together, like have the whole nation work together, and then ultimately influence the whole world to work together. To like you know what I'm saying? To now, like you get these sons of bitches off the field, like they're just like this. But today he came out and said like, yo, he didn't say anything about race. He just really meant he's just really talking about it's disrespectful to the country.
But man, like everybody's trying to prove the point that it's not about the flag.
Yeah.
It's about
they're black.
It's about protesting for what the flag stands for.
Yeah. But I thought you said what is Donald Trump
basically, but there are things. Oh, you disrespecting the country, disrespecting the flag, but the country's you're disrespecting the country by not honoring everything you said that people are supposed to.
You should be able to protest him. You should be able to protest. You should be able to.
Yeah, but he's even protest, but being stopped at being black, being
like bro, like that's unconscious.
I seen Ray Lewis get on his knee. And
now
with Ravens.
He's with it now.
So
my nigga, I like Ray Lewis.
He's a coon.
I don't know what's going on with Ray Lewis.
He's a coon. He just knows that. All right, man. Nobody cares.
So you feel about Shannon Sharp?
You
love Shannon. I bet you love Shannon.
Very real, very real. And I love them old school adages.
What about the meme when him tearing up? What about the meme when he was crying?
No, that's a Southern Southern niggas is always gonna be real, and that's why I don't get Charles Barkley, man. Like. You come from this, man. Like that's one thing I know about. Like a black boy, I read a lot of books.
Like you really, like if you're Charles Barkley, you really saw, the real shits. Like you
Alabama, and even though that was before him, he grew up. That was still one of the last places. So like he was in the 80s, so 60s and 70s. He was there. I know for sure he was around when Martin Luther King died, or just was. Like being born around that time, like he's from that. Like the bombings,
felt that impact.
Birmingham bombings, he's from that shit. So it's like when you hear like Kenny Smith and those guys talk on the show, it's like they get it, and he doesn't get it. He's a complete moron. Still, it makes no sense.
I can't wait for the season to come back. That NBA on TNT.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a great show. But how do you feel about the protests and everything that went down? You saw Jerry Jones, but
that touched me. That one. I'm wondering. Is it real love from these NFL owners? Like, is this a moment for them? Like,
they got to show face right now.
You think it's one of those?
It is what it is. And Trump, I know Trump's looking at you.
I gave you guys millions.
Trump's just like, look at you. Look at you.
They gave him millions. They gave him money.
You're a billionaire. You get on your knees with these players.
You think it's one of those?
He's going to call them right after. He has all their numbers personally, probably.
The Patriots owner, Patriots owner sent him a Super Bowl ring one time.
Yeah, that was his man's because he looked after him when his wife died. You know what I mean? But that's just built. Like, I just feel like Jerry Jones was on his knees with the guys, locked arms. But speak up, Jerry Jones. Say something. Be like, what's going on is wrong. Popovich talked about it. It's like, there's no race as far as what does it mean to be born white. Popovich always gonna speak up. He's a military man. He believes in this.
I like Popovich.
He's the realist.
I like Popovich.
Von Miller lost a Ford endorsement because he went on his knees too. So it's a lot going on out here, man. The NASCAR people already said, if you don't stand your anthem, you're getting fined. They're getting kicked out. But I don't think there's any black people in the
That's crazy. But I get I
Lewis Hamilton.
If you want to protest, you should be allowed to protest. It's constitutional. It's in your constitutional rights to the right to protest freely. You know what I'm saying? It's right to free speech. Like it's like I don't even know. You shouldn't. I like what the Steelers did. They just they chilled back in the tunnel. Like we ain't even coming out for this. I feel like if you have a platform and you see an injustice, you should speak on it. Right, you should use your platform. You should use your celebrity to
shout out to LeBron
to make change. Right.
Shout out to LeBron, man.
Calling him a bum.
LeBron
calling
Trump a bum.
Like this is bad. You know, if he was black, he would have said you bum ass nigga. Like
yo, it's just like yo, man. You just gotta
call the president a bum ass nigga.
I just gotta keep shouting out LeBron always, man. Cause yo, like I love the way he handles himself, man. Like real shit. Like did you see the press conference with about Kyrie? You can call Kyrie boy. He's like, I'm not kid.
Yeah.
I try
He's young.
I gave the kid the tools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yo, there's a lot going on there that's not being said. But hey, man, they've moved on. I'm happy to see what the season is going to be insane. The NBA this season, ratings, like they say,
about that Eastern Conference.
ratings are going up.
The West is looking good. I like this. But yo, what can we get in? What can we expect? What do you think we can expect from the Eastern Conference this year?
Well, we always expect from the Eastern Conference. The Cavs and now the Boston Celtics to be in 1-2, 2-1, whatever. And yeah, like that's the East for you, man. Like it hasn't been.
Get rid. I feel like we have to get rid of the East versus West.
But and then do what?
Playoffs. But the best 16 teams, dog.
No.
The best. Who's gonna come in 8th in the East?
Huh?
Who's gonna come in 8th in the East?
Let's see.
What's the team I can expect?
Okay, I'm gonna go at the rankings right now. I'm gonna go Celtics. No, I'm gonna go Cavs. Celtics.
Yeah, 1-2.
I'm gonna go
Washington.
I'm
3.
gonna go Wizards 3. I don't know where
you said Bucks are gonna be 4.
I feel Bucks are gonna be 4th. I feel Bucks could even be 3. Bucks.
Okay, so those 4 are set. Those 4 are set from you.
Raps
over Atlanta.
Atlanta's finished. They're rebuilding.
Raps over Charlotte for sure.
Charlotte's always a yo. Okay, Miami over Charlotte, definitely. Miami and Raptors.
All right.
It's gonna be a toss-up.
So Miami Raptors,
unless Raptors
for 5
can shock
and
me.
6.
I know I'm. This may sound bad putting that back there at 5, but yo, Miami's a fucking good team. Bro.
Yeah. But we still got I don't know. We'll see if they're there.
That ain't
yet.
enough. Whiteside, Deion Waiters. What's his name? James Johnson is he dropped like 25 pounds. What's this guy? They just signed Tyler Johnson still there. Justice Winslow's coming back. They got the rookie Adebayo.
Best 16 teams, dog. The best 16 teams.
But the East, man, the East is always gonna be weak, fam. Like that's just what it is, and
doesn't have to be. Could be the best 16 teams.
Nah, that's just what it is. Because even in the West, there's a couple weak teams in the West. Like the baby team, like the Lakers, like they're still gonna be getting.
But I want to see them. I don't want to see the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, but that's the only team in the East. Okay, Nets and the Knicks, you don't want to see.
Do you still want to see the Sixers?
The Bulls look bad.
Is Ben Simmons?
I want to see the Sixers.
Ben Simmons is healthy.
It's Simmons is healthy. Embiid's not healthy. He can't play. He can't do full contact yet. But they still got what's his name? They got JJ Redick now. They got what's his? I didn't even put the Sixers in here. I like the East.
Ben Simmons or who's gonna be Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year. Lonzo Ball's gonna be Rookie of the Year.
Over Ben Simmons?
Yo, Ben Simmons might do it because he might have better team success. So they might give it to him still because he should have better. I like his team. And not to say the East. Okay, here's the thing. The East. The competition is shit in compared to the West.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good competition in the East. I feel like Sixers, they were giving a lot of teams fight last year. But now they have a lot more. I feel like they're going to be a lot more competitive. I like the Bucks, man. I like the Bucks. I like the Heat. So I feel like it's going to be, it's basically like the West is Champions League and then the East is UEFA. You know what I mean? It's going to be competitive, but it's just not, it's at a different level. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's gonna be competitive this year, but when they go to the West Coast, they're gonna get that shit handed to them. But as far as in the East, it looks like it might match up well, man. Like they lost, like you said, they lost a couple stars.
Yeah.
But I like the West, but the West is amazing. Like the West is, if you make it out the West, you should just be awarded the championship. The West is.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we gonna watch? Yeah.
No, it's just the way it is. But dog, the West.
What can Toronto expect this year from our team?
Oh man, you tell me. As far as look, the East, the Cavs got better, way better. D Wade just signed literally today for $2.3 million. He pissed me off. Should have went to OKC. You know, LeBron hit him with that brother stuff.
What? That went through? Like, that's good?
Yeah, he's already there. 1 year. 2.3 mil. You know LeBron hit him with, yo, we bros. He fucked up. He should have went to the Thunder, man. I think if he went to the Thunder, bro.
But yo, D-Wade's just cool with him leaving Miami to begin with? Like, they're past that?
Oh, they've been past that. They bros.
They bros, like, on a personal level, but, like...
Yeah, they passed that.
That means LeBron's cutting out for the year. LeBron's cutting out for this year. If D-Wade only signed 1 year, LeBron just told him, yo, just do it 1 year.
It's just always going to be 1 year, and then if you want, then basically it's like, yo, if you want LeBron to stay, you got to give D-Wade 15. You know how it go. You know how it go.
D-Wade can't get 15 this climate.
You don't want LeBron.
You
know how it goes.
You think he's stronger in something like
that?
You
know how it goes.
No, I can't see that.
All right, then you don't want LeBron. That's his man's. That's his man.
I can see LeBron saying. I can see LeBron saying, "Listen, I like to play. I'm not gonna resign unless you get because I think D-Wade. Yeah. I can see LeBron. Yeah.
You know that. You know what it is. You know what it is. Like D-Wade. That's why D-Wade's coming. He's like, you already know what time.
You think LeBron's wrong for that? Nah. Or he's earned that.
Nah,
he's earned the pick. He's earned the pick.
Charging it for what they did to the Cold Crush.
Do you feel like
what you owe us?
Do you feel like he's earned the right to say who plays around him?
He earns that. Like I don't think. I feel like every main player deserves that.
Okay.
If you're putting your life, if you're putting it all out there.
Let me pick my team.
Yeah, it's it's like yo, that's like yo, it's like us planning together how to go to war. Like yo.
I bet you that he's a general.
Yeah, like yo,
okay, you hired me for the job.
Yeah,
let me
so
do what I do.
This is the best way.
Let me tell you the man I need.
Yeah, as much as efficient if we can do this efficiently, and he's got them right now. I know LeBron's very confident this year. He's very confident because he's got troops. Cavs got troops, but before let's get to
I like Cavs versus Golden State this year. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind seeing that if D-Wade's on Cavs. No, I'm just like okay.
Well, he's off the bench, right?
Yeah, but that's good off the bench.
But I wanted him to come off the bench for the Thunder. Dog. He could have extended his
career. Cavs need him too, though. Cavs could accuse him too.
But it's just so many niggas over there.
But he's one of the best over there now already. Who's better than him over there? Kevin Love.
And
who else?
Isaiah, I guess.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Isaiah, I guess. But it's just that you can't rely on. He's gonna have to play in like 22 minutes. Is he gonna start?
He doesn't care. Yo, do you think D-Wade cares about a 38-minute game?
Is he gonna start?
He doesn't care about starting.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So what's the rotation? So who's it? JR, Shumpert? How's everybody fitting in? Corver? How's everybody fitting in?
Oh, I'd love to see D-Wade start with LeBron again though, and Isaiah. Oof. Yo, start him. Start him.
So who's
give him 28, 30 minutes to start him.
So who's gonna hit that? You need somebody to hit that three ball.
In the starting, I think you're still good because Shumpert and JR weren't lights out to me.
Yeah, but still, it's just JR. You have to be up on him.
What about Corver? Corver's gone?
Coach still there. There's a lot of
Corver was starting, right?
There. No, he wasn't starting.
He wasn't starting?
No, but there's a lot of depth there. So I'm trying to say.
Who was Shumpert was the starting two guard?
No, it was JR.
JR was okay.
And then fucking now.
Oh yeah, Shumpert was hurt for a while.
Now they got Crowd. They got D Rose there still. Like
what the fuck? This is a deep team. I like that team.
Bro, it's very deep, and very experienced.
I like that team.
But it's like, how does everybody fit in now? Like D Rose, because D Rose is gonna have to play the two sometimes. Because it's gonna be nuts out there. It's like, yo,
I like that team. Oh, I want to.
D-Wade would have had a real role in OKC though, like coming off the bench.
He has a real role, bro.
Nah, but it's like, yo, there's a lot of they have a second line when Isaiah comes back.
Yeah.
D Rose and D-Wade. It's not a good 3-point shooter, but like that's a good little.
Maybe he's thinking, yo, I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna earn my spot. D-Wade probably doesn't want to be given a starting spot. He wants to earn a spot.
I'm not saying don't earn it, but then how does it now?
He wasn't gonna.
But that means Shumpert's on his way out.
You told me he wasn't going to start in OKC.
But that means Shumpert's on his way out. Somebody's on the way. JR's on his way out.
We'll see. He's going to play for the spot.
JR's got to be on his way out there. Because Shumpert's good for defense. JR's got to. They still got Corver for 3-point shooting. If you have D-Wade, you have to find these spots. But it's going to be like 8-9 man.
Play for your spot. You got to play for your spot. It's
you need 3-point shooting. So I wonder. But you said
Raptors. If you're the man, you're going to play.
You was asking about the Raptors. What do you expect for them?
Yeah, I think locking up that fourth spot's gonna be difficult. Like, how far can a two-man all-star combo go?
And Lowry's on his last legs. If Lowry does not play 82,
I don't know
if Lowry does not play 82 games this year,
I don't know that to be true.
Since he's been a Raptor, he's not played 70-something games. If he does not play,
that's what they said.
Facts. If he does not play 82 games this year, you guys.
What they said for real?
Seriously,
he hasn't played 70 games.
Yeah, 60-something. Like he's always yeah. That's your man's. That's your man's, B.
Okay.
So what's going on? Like, so What do you expect from the Raptors? Because they got CJ Miles, good pickup. But but it's like, yo, the real dogs that you guys, they were not neck and neck, but they were on the Cavs' tail. They were on the Celtics' tail.
Yeah.
These guys got better.
They were on the Cavs' tail like just 2 years ago. They were in the conference finals with the Cavs, no?
These guys got better now. So it's like, what did you do? CJ Miles lost Corey Joe. Like, what? Like, what?
What's Masai? You know what I think about? I think the prospects that
I saw.
We invested
shout
in.
Shout out to Will, man, because he put up an article about Dwayne Casey saying, he said, Bruno Caboclo could be starting.
What?
He said Bruno Caboclo, whatever his name is, could be starting.
Who said that?
Dwayne Casey.
Mike released a.
No, Lou put up an article.
Yeah.
No, Will, and it was like Dwayne Casey was saying something.
Shout out Lou, Will, undefeated.
Yeah, he said it's Dwayne Casey, right? He's like,
he said defeated. I'm ripped. Yeah.
He said Dwayne Casey said some shit like, yo, it could be, what's his name? Darrell Wright's brother. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Darrell Wright?
No, Darrell Wright's brother's on the team.
Is it Eric Wright?
Dwight Wright? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know that they got the Raptors?
Bro, I stopped following the Raptors, dog. like it's the first time in my life I've stopped. Like I don't.
Delion Wright. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm looking around and I'm just like, yo, we were just in the conference final in a year's time. Like, where are we? Like, this doesn't make no sense, bro. This doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Like,
So
now you're telling me we're gonna be battling out for 5th and 6th, like for the fifth spot. Like, come on, like.
Yeah. So his name's Delion Wright, I believe. But he said, yo, those guys could be starting. So like, that's not good. Like,
They're playing for their spot, man. So
like I'm telling you, everybody listen to this podcast. Please mark my words when I tell you, the Heat and the Bucks are coming. Like they're coming.
Yeah. They're coming. I can see the Bucks for sure.
The Heat are coming. The Heat are coming. Like, believe me. Like, I like them. They're there. So yeah, the Celtics are there, man. So I don't know. I feel Raptors lost ground. They definitely.
Masai took a gamble, bro.
DeMar Carroll's gone. Patterson's gone. Who else is here? Did they get? What did they get for Patterson? Well, he just walked away.
I think he just walked.
So CJ Miles is the only addition to the team.
And they reset Ibaka. Like, be real. We gotta be real with each other, man. As Rapper fans, like, we gotta be cautious right now. We should be concerned, cause I don't know how we improved, and I saw a lot of teams improve around us, so we should be concerned.
Very concerned, but Melo's on OKC, man. How do you feel about that?
That's crazy because we weren't even looking for Melo to go to OKC in the first place. And he's gonna link up with them. I hope the ball moves, but I like it.
Yo, I love it.
I like it.
I personally love it. I just hope Westbrook learned last year. It was tough. I had to do it by myself, and I didn't get nowhere. So if you know that, yo, I actually have teammates now, bro, use them, and you guys can be very fucking good, fam. Like Westbrook, Melo, Paul George, Roberson, Steven Adams, bro, that lineup can go against anybody.
Tell me something. In OKC, late game situation, who takes a shot?
It should be anybody. It should be Melo, Paul George, anybody. But I hope Russ. It could be anybody. I hope Russ understands that though. It could be anybody because it could be Melo
Melo's been that.
PG got the shot too.
Yeah, late game situation.
Melo and Russ did it all last year.
Russ is a bad
So it's like because even recently, didn't you see Cavani and Neymar basically got it like
you wanted the free was it a free kick or a penalty?
He wanted the penalty.
And Danny Alves took it away though.
Yeah. Basically, he's been here, but basically there was an article that came out that said PSG tried to offer Cavani $1 million to let Neymar have the duties, and he said no. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a big discussion between all of them. Say, yo, who's gonna be that guy?
We have to pay a man to let another man have the duties.
But you were there first. Like now you come to my team, now you will not. What do you mean? What type of shit is that? Like, because you come to my team because you're Neymar? What the fuck you mean? Like,
Neymar, but who's better? You don't think Neymar's better than Cavani?
But he's been scoring them all the time for you guys now. So why stop him? He has a good record.
Yeah,
he does. He has a good record for PSG. So it's like it's kind of. So it's a toss up. It's like
I think Neymar has that swag right now. Where it's like
Neymar.
It's me.
That's why Neymar's arguing with the man. Literally, yeah. And his team was like seniority's kind of like I've been here.
Yeah, they call me.
Yeah,
they call me.
I got the price tag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Neymar has that kind of okay.
Yeah, but it's like one of those. So I just hope Russ can understand that, yo, I got guys, man, and I can use them, fam. And if that goes through, then we're lit. It's gonna be a good Western Conference Finals, because as much as this, it's like Pop is probably gonna have to retire soon, because he's a great coach. Every year he thinks he's gaining traction, and then none of the young niggas want to come fuck with him. So it's like, if he got Kawhi by chance, so it's like, yo, none of those young guys want to come to. So he can't. OKC when Durant and Westbrook were all together, that was his kryptonite. They killed them every time. Too much athleticism, too much talent. Bro, now OKC got these guys now. Houston has Chris Paul and James Harden.
They said Chris Paul got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, he did, definitely. Because he's not going. He's going to be in the same place he was where he was with the Clippers, in the same place he's been his whole career. He's not going to get to the Western Conference Finals even.
Sucks, dude. He
thought Melo was coming. Yeah.
Why did Melo go there? Like you think Houston has a better team?
They couldn't get it done. Houston trying to
dump off, trade. Yeah, my bad.
Dump off that Ryan Addison $60 million for 3 years. New York's like, nah, we've been through this.
Yeah,
fuck that. So you put OKC on the list, man.
And let us go for nothing. Like, yo, fuck it. We'll just take our salary cap.
I give Melo a lot of credit. As much as Paul George and Westbrook are there, he could have been that Melo that I think I know. I don't know him personally, but and be like, yo, I'm not going to Oklahoma, man. Like, you know what I mean? He could have been that guy.
He said people don't know him, though. At the press conference,
I don't know him exactly. So
he said people thought
I had that perception of him like, yo, Oklahoma? Nah, B.
He went to Oak Hill, though.
Oak Hill? That's like in New York, around, like, that's not Oklahoma.
Where is it Oak Hill up in, like, the country, whatever?
Nah, it's not. It's like in Virginia or something.
Yeah, Virginia.
Oklahoma?
But Virginia ain't any better, bro.
Oklahoma? Nah, man. Oklahoma's different, fam.
And they got 2 stars, whatever. He's up. Yo, Melo, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, you know, I
hate when people say, yo, people are just chasing rings. You should be chasing rings.
Definitely.
You should be chasing W's. You should be chasing championships.
At this career, and they all said that. Like, at the press conference,
your whole career you should be chasing them.
I watched Media Day, and they were like, Paul George is going to be the glue to keep it all together, because because he's like, I can learn from both these guys. You know what I mean? He has a relationship with both of them. And he's like, yo, he even said it at the press conference. He's like, Melo is a guy that has a lot to prove. What they put him at 64 at the ranking. He's like, yo, I have a lot to prove. I want to be a champion. We all want to be champions. He's like, Russ did all that stuff last year. Like triple-double. And he still... I like how he's talking about. And he said he still got eliminated first round.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, bro, like, that's proper for everybody to be on that same mindset. Yo, everybody check each other. It's not like, it was just Westbrook and Durant. I don't think Ibaka... First of all, he was just learning to speak English. He was not a star. He wasn't ever projected to be a star. But when there's 3 guys in the room, it's like it could be a 2-on-1 thing. Like, yo, it's like, yo, do you agree? Russ, Melo, do you agree? But when it's just Russ and KD, and Russ is just yelling at KD, like, yo, like, who knows what the situation is going to be? Like,
what can we expect from teams like the Pelicans and the Wolves?
Woo! Talk about it. I don't know about the Pels, but
why don't we know about the Pels, bro? Why isn't it like Tim Duncan and David Robinson? Why is it Anthony Davis and Cousins?
If that was a game,
but these guys are even. I'm not saying
if that was the game back then, it would work because they're allowed to bruise up niggas.
But these niggas can step out.
But they were allowed. No, but they were allowed. If it was back then, they were allowed to get physical. They would really rough you up. Like there'd be no stopping these 2 guys. But it's a different game. Now they have Rondo.
Yeah.
And they got Drew Holiday and they got Cousins, and they should be in the playoffs. But the West is deep. The West is deep. Denver Nuggets looking good. The T-Wolves. Woo! Talk about it. If they don't do it this year, if they don't give somebody a run for their money. If they get to the playoffs, it has to be a 7-game series. I don't care who they see. They're talented, fam. And Tom Thibodeau's coaching.
It's gonna be nice. Ball's gonna be nice, man. I can't
wait. This year is amazing.
Yo, look out for that. Look out for that NBA season preview episode coming up. We gotta do one of those.
Definitely, man. Cause yo, this year is gonna be nuts, man. Like Wiggins, Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Karl Anthony Towns, Gorgie Deng on the bench, Jamal Crawford on the bench. I can't remember who they have. Shabazz Muhammad on the bench. They got They got some guys.
Man, look, we're gonna save it for we're gonna save the ball for that episode right there because it's looking. I can't wait to talk about it.
I just want to shout out Mark Cuban one more time because basically he gave JJ Barea the team plane to fly to Puerto Rico and drop off supplies and shit. You know what I mean?
It's a real nigga.
Yeah, man. So shout out to him.
That's a real nigga move by Mark Cuban.
What
we think of this Travis Scott Kylie thing. We can't just leave that off the.
I don't know, man, because I don't know if Kim just came out today and said like I guess there was somebody must have posted quotes from Caitlyn and said that she said that Kylie's having a girl, but Kim came out today and said Caitlyn never said that shit.
Yeah.
So we don't even know they're pregnant, and that's the shit I hate about them. Like, yo, if you're not pregnant, or if you are, just if you don't want people to know, and if you are, dispel the rumor, but yo, I'm not. End it right there. Then yesterday, apparently they said she put up like an old snap of her showing her stomach and it was flat, but people like it could have been an old video. But it's like, you just really love to be talked like, because I'm trying to stay away from it, but it keeps coming up. Like everybody's like, yo, is she pregnant? Is she having a girl? But it's like, yo,
I had to get off Twitter, bro. I had to get up. I don't even have Instagram. I don't have the app on my phone. It's too crazy. Like, yo,
Twitter, I need Twitter for my information. I can't. Twitter. I get everything on Twitter still.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I find out everything on Twitter.
I feel like, yo, it's too crazy for entertainers to just tell us what to feel. Like, like every week I feel like just last week we were talking about, yo, Kevin Hart. That was the biggest thing. Oh, Kevin Hart cheated. Yeah. Now it's fuck. We off that now. Like.
But that's how the world's moving right now.
Like, holy.
That's how the world's moving right now, and you just gotta move with it because you gotta pick and select what you care about. Like some headlines, I don't even click. I don't really care to really know about that.
You know what we need to talk about? Since seeing that Kylie and that Travis thing, I've been talking to a few people about, yo, why do black women just hate to see when a nigga has a white girl? Like, yo,
what are you talking
about?
Yo,
bro, like I really feel like black women feel a way when they see like guys. When I talk to some of the brothers that have white girls, I feel like they come to me, they tell me like, yo, yeah, black girls do look at you a certain way sometimes. Like, it's like, whoa, like that's what you want? Like that's like, but like, I feel like there's no one cares when a black woman's with a white man.
It's like my view on it is the sisters. I don't know if they really do have a problem. Maybe some. I'm sure some do. Definitely have the problem about guys. Black guys dealing with black women.
I used to have a problem with interracial couples.
I don't think it's about. It's maybe when it's the guy that they want and they feel like they should have. Yeah, it's not like I see fat white women with black guys all the time, and I don't think girls care about them at all. You don't see those couples like those. You don't see those niggas that just really just be looking like they just got them a fat white woman and they just know that yo.
You think white people look at other white people like that too? Like, yo, what are you doing with that black?
Definitely, because that's one thing I think. Because of history and just like I had a discussion like years ago, like because I always thought that people always just be like, yo, racism that I'm like I don't really know how to talk to white girls. Yeah. Like I talked to like when school was cool and everything, but like if you see a girl in the mall, I wouldn't know if she's fucks with niggas. I can get the vibe off a certain white girl, and be like, yo. She got. By her swag. No. Some got the swag, and you're like, yo, she fucks with niggas. She niggas holler. She had a fat ass, and I know black guys just can't stop talking to her. Like,
it's like, why is it always the fat ass one?
Because you know that. I know I can approach him because I know other niggas so thirsty like that he had to approach. So like, yo, so she's used to this. Yeah. But it's the other girl that you see, and you're just like, holy. Like she may be fucking with black guys, but it's like. She may also be raised straight white and California and never been approached.
Has a brother named Tyler.
Yeah, so it's just like you don't really know how to approach it. But I feel like girls it's just like one of those. It's a thing where men don't care because I feel like we date any race that's popular. You look good, we'll get with you. But I feel like maybe for girls it's a little different because maybe you have to bring that person home. You don't have that same seniority. You can't. It's hard. Maybe I guess for your dad, you'd be like, yo, can you bring this white boy, this Indian boy home? But a guy, you can be like, yo, yeah, that's what I'm fucking with pops. Like, I mean, like, you could just really, no, that's what I'm with. Like, there's a lot of different things, you know what I mean, for women. So I can't really call it, but it's just a lot to it. I just feel like a lot, if they see like a black guy, I don't, maybe not Travis Scott, but let's say, who's a prominent black guy with a white person in it? Yeah, and like, in entertainment.
Ghost.
Ghost?
Ghost is the
Power? Angela?
No, in real life. His
wife, she's
Amari Hardwick or whatever.
I'm not even saying nobody's wife.
Did he say something about he doesn't care if people think his wife is ugly or something?
But it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not. I don't think it's about his wife being white at all. It's about how his wife kind of looks. If you think of that. Not, I don't want to be rude.
You say she's not bad.
She's not my type. Yeah, I feel like people didn't like. You know, because bitches love ghosts.
You gotta just respect what a man likes.
No facts, but bitches love ghosts. So it's like, they're probably yo, hold up. So you're telling me all the sisters...
I think he just looks at it like, yo, that's just a character I play.
Yeah, but girls like Omari
when you
Hardwick.
hear him talk?
No, girls like Omari Hardwick. I'm just saying. So it's like, they were like, yo, so all the sisters out there in Hollywood, all the good, hardworking women, the lawyers, the doctors, you couldn't get with us and create another, you know, that it's always keep it in the community type shit, you know what I mean? But me personally, I love black women. Like, it's not even about like just trying to support the narrative. Like, I don't know why. I just always like, yo, I just love black women still, but that's just me. Shout out to women though, because in Saudi Arabia today, women are allowed to drive for the first time ever.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not dead ass. For the first time today, women are ruled they're allowed to drive. Just last week, women were allowed to enter the sports stadium for the first time. They're trying to culturize, turn things different. Women are allowed to drive in Saudi Arabia for the first time today.
Yo, you see how shit changed? It takes so long for progress.
See, but that's what I'm trying to say. And we're in this world talking about
interracial dating.
Yeah, we're fighting for kids not to get shot down. You know what I mean? We're fighting for equality. And women still, you gotta rethink about it. Yo, they have it worse anywhere. Like in Nigeria and Africa, I could tell you about it, like, yo, women cannot even do half the shit men can do without, you gotta answer for that shit, you know what I mean? So like, imagine not being able to drive.
How do you get around?
You have a driver. Because if you're a rich person,
what if you're not?
Yeah, then
if you're middle class, or you're not even middle class, if you're a woman,
then you walk, or you're a woman. Certain countries. I don't want to say. Not everybody. I'm sure there's a lot of people that look at women as less.
Please, if you listen, to any of our listeners, if you've ever been to Saudi Arabia, like please tweet us.
I doubt it, but yeah,
there'd be some people that've been over there in the Middle East, you know.
Middle East is different from going to Saudi Arabia, though.
If you've been to Saudi Arabia or been anywhere near Saudi Arabia, let us know.
Because even Dubai is not like everybody has that idea of Dubai, but like Africans, Nigeria and Dubai literally have such a good relationship that your Nigerian passport is good to go to Dubai. Like, and it's not like that. And like your Nigerian passport can't go to a lot of countries.
Yeah, shout out to niggas with those the Emirates real Emirates passports and shit.
Even over there it's strict. Like you can't hold hands in the mall. You can't be caught doing a lot of things.
You can't hold hands with your wife?
You're what? You do what? Try it.
What?
Try it.
They're on some real pause shit.
Yeah,
that's some real like
respect the law of the land. Real shit.
Because your wife.
This is Dubai, yeah, but we don't need no affection. You don't need to hold hands. Like hold hands at home. Like you know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of places in the world that are just still like women just start driving, family. Now, like that's nuts. When are they gonna be able to play sport? They just got allowed to enter sports stadiums last week in Saudi Arabia, bro. Like, so pray for the world, man. Like there's a lot of things going on.
We're making progress. We're making progress, but that's crazy though.
That's progress, but still, I'm sure while that's going on to certain men right now that don't even agree with it. So when we see women driving, probably slap a woman, take her out of the car, like because it's new now. Like just last week, they saw a woman do it, a nigga might have been pissed. It might have been able to throw her out the car. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yo, it's just
angry like that.
Like, now it's like, yo, you have to adjust.
What's that bitch doing? That bitch lost her mind? You see that bitch over there?
Yeah, like, and was she in a car?
Yeah. No.
Who taught you to drive?
Yeah.
The nigga that taught you to drive is probably getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, you let this bitch drive?
Yeah.
Women driving? Like,
I was like, are you mad?
Yeah, like, real shit. So
it's like when black people got taught to read.
Yeah, it's like like when any other black guy that taught any.
Who taught you to read? Who taught you to read?
Take your eyes out.
Yeah.
They should do that shit, dog. Take your eyes out. Like, yo, you can't be teaching other niggas how to read.
Yeah.
You know
Fuck, man. That's why I'm saying, like, yo, you gotta allow when people are taking a knee and protesting to like, yo, this is not the ideals that we had in mind
It's the yo, man. Protest.
They could easily be on some shit like this.
I gotta give a lot of credit to people that protest. All the martyrs around the world, like people that do the hunger strikes, everybody that's ever done something. Cause yo, I actually rewatched the Khalif Browder documentary.
Yeah, watch that. Ooh.
So it's like, yo, when you think of people that really, yo, he's such a strong guy to really not plead. You know what I mean? Like just to prove a point. You know what I mean? And for justice, yo, you got to give everybody that's ever put that put their foot down and say, yo, I'm doing this for a greater cause. Man, you got to give it to them because yo, like it really does spark that conversation and it changes other people's minds. Like, so for those that haven't watched the Khalif Browder documentary, it's about a kid that got stopped in the Bronx, New York, and then for stealing a backpack, and then basically got arrested for crime he didn't commit, and then went to jail and sat there for over 3 years. Did like 2 years in solitary. Yeah. In total, tried to commit suicide while in jail and all that. Came out of jail, like still had a lot of trauma from being in jail, and then committed suicide. Like, and it's just crazy because, yo, they're trying to close Rikers, and I hope they do because I read some of this guy's book, but then like the torrent just stopped working. But like there's this guy named Gary Hayward, and he used to work on Rikers. Like he wrote a book called Corruption Officers, CO. And the man would like, he said he used to beat up inmates, bring drugs, bringing phones, he's said he's knocked inmates' teeth out. Like he used to prostitute officers. Like he would have bitches, COs, fucking niggas getting paid. Like he was wilding. Like so, like there really is like, the COs are really the gangsters in jail because they can do it. Like they really get away with this shit. Like on the Cleve Browder documentary, you can see. Like the man is trying to hang himself, and then these guys run up in the cell, bring him out the cell, and start beating the shit out of him, starving him, giving him other people's food. You know what I mean? Like,
when you think about this and jail culture, after watching them, it's like,
it's sick.
Would you have gangs in jail if you just had enough to go around? Like if niggas was in jail and you weren't on a 3-meal thing, like if there was enough food,
it's always gonna be that because somebody's always gonna feel like you don't deserve something you have. That's just always gonna be.
But there's enough for everybody.
No.
I want to see them experiment with that shit.
Even if there's enough for everybody. But then, once again, this jail, people are going to be like, why the fuck are you giving them enough for everybody?
Like, give them enough telephones.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. No, but see, then the people are going to be like, it's just a punishment. You're going to spend all this money for jail?
Let them rehab, bro. Like, exactly. Let them feel like...
But it's not... And I feel like...
They're supposed to see how to live in society.
Because it's so overpopulated and stuff like that, it's like you can't rehab because white-collar crimes... should be with white collar jails, like you can't put everybody a backpack. You shouldn't be in there with guys that have just shot somebody and somebody just raped somebody. You know what I mean? So it's like
I get what you're saying, but I feel like we should put our criminals in an environment that teaches them how to adjust when they actually come back out to society.
No, like some people are just criminals for life. Like that's just how it is. Some people don't want
because they don't know how to act in society. They don't know how society
so it's like
run.
Even when you're trying to rehab them, their mind is just like, I'm just trying to come back out and scam the system again because that's just what
that's all they know. But
it's not about all that. It's just that it just looks better. Like sometimes just like to work a job for all those hours and then I can really make 20 grand off a quick lick. Like you're like fuck that. Like after just giving all your 6 years to jail, you're not gonna go sit down. Like there's a lot to it. So it's like obviously it's already shit that's been started. But fuck, man, like we just gotta figure out a better way. But the protest, man, shout out to everybody protesting real shit because it's bigger than this, man. It really is bigger than this, man. And Trump, like what we're seeing from him is so nuts. It doesn't even make sense. But it's like he's acknowledging what's going on. So we just gotta see what the world, like the whole world is seeing this. That's why I love it because like it's going on in America, but Canada's seeing it, France is seeing it, everybody's seeing it, but nobody's saying nothing because it's America. Niggas are scared, bro. If this was any other country, they'd just be like, the UN has got to get involved. This guy is just too much going on. But it's America. Niggas like, you stay away.
As you're talking about this, I'm thinking about my experience this week listening to the J. Cole album. Well, I listened to the recent one, and I remember I was texting you about it. I listened to the recent one. What's the recent? For Your Eyes Only. And I went back and I had to listen to 2014 Forest Hill Drive. And I remember on Forest Hill Drive, he was there talking about the key is love or the answer is love or
love yours. Yeah. Love yourself and shit. Bro.
Yeah, but but also to love each other.
Comfortable,
Yeah. But it's just like, like the world is the answer. Well, really, what him and Kendrick have been saying on those albums are pretty deep. Like, just love each other, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's just like
we just show love, like.
I just feel like the world is just in a bad place, and we just got to find a way out of it. You know what I mean? That's the only way I could see it right now. But
speaking of J. Cole, I still like that For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, he tweeted even him. Oh, you like it? I don't know, man. It's just still my least favorite album for him.
I'm fucking with it.
J. Cole even tweeted about the NFL. He congratulated Cardi B. He tweeted about basically
shout out Cardi.
He said everybody should boycott the NFL. So that we can take money out their pockets, and that's the only way to really stop people like this. That's a great point, but it's not gonna work. Like people are gonna watch what they're gonna watch. It's kind of hard. Yeah, like people are gonna watch what they're gonna watch. Same way people listen to R. Kelly. People are gonna it's just life.
Man, fuck a boycott. Boycotts ain't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. But
think about it. It's funny. The NBA tried to boycott Michael Jordan's being red and black at one point.
Yeah. Nike paid the
second biggest shoe in
Nike footed the bill. They're third right now, eh?
Adidas. Yeah, they got passed by Adidas.
Yeah, shout out to Adidas.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Shout out to Adidas.
Fuck with it. Niggas giving niggas checks for the culture.
But yeah, but Jordan ain't looking out for niggas, man. Fuck Jordan, bitch ass nigga.
You signed some niggas over there though.
Russ, he got Melo.
You got Kawhi.
The nigga that ain't gonna say nothing.
But it's niggas, it's guys that just go about. It's guys that just
about the business
play ball.
But I'm saying, but him being the guy that he is.
But that's Michael Jordan though.
What does that mean?
He never said nothing. He just went out there and played ball. He didn't care about social issues. He just went out there and played ball.
But why not? Why didn't you care?
Because he cared about ball.
And he cared about other things.
He didn't pay attention. Like
gambling, other niggas' wives.
Yeah, just whoa. I guess what I don't know.
No, I'm trying to say
I'm not snitching on a man like that.
No, but I'm trying to say like he cared about other things. Like you're seeing shit and not speaking, and you have that power.
You say the same about Lil Wayne.
He's when it comes to stuff like that, he's a moron. Like we already know that. He said Black lives don't matter. Everything's a color. He's a gangbang. Whatever he said. Like
talk about your boy X10.
That ain't my boy, but yo, he look crazy. You see what he did?
No, not you. Wasn't you. My bad. Wasn't you.
You see what he did recently?
But he dyed his hair gray.
He dyed his hair gray. He like taking naked pictures on Snapchat. Shaved.
I didn't even know.
Shaved his eyebrows. He's not okay.
He got some contacts that.
He's not okay.
Niggas just like attention sometimes.
He's got attention. People care about him. People love him. He's not okay.
This is nigga. I gotta keep making the news.
He's not.
I gotta keep doing something to keep their attention.
He's not okay.
How were you feeling that album? Were you feeling? I didn't feel like that shit was even rap, bro.
It wasn't rap, but as far as musically, it was good. It was cool.
I don't
These things I
can save that.
I'm sorry, still.
Keep that.
But fucking, what else we popping? Cardi B #1. Shout out to her.
Fuck with that. Shout out Cardi.
How you feel about Cardi B being #1?
I want to nominate Cardi for the verse of the year. And I know niggas gonna hear that and be like, whoa, chill. Yo, that third verse on Bodak Yellow. My bad, Bodak Yellow. Like, let's be honest, like that your girl gets amped off that verse. Your girl gets amped off. I saw the video the other day with
that girl yelling at
yeah, bro, she was tapping him in the chest, like pointing him in the face, like mushing him, like. If your girl gets hyped like that off a verse, that verse is moving. That verse is one of my top 5 verses of the year so far, for me. Like I think she's doing her thing. Congratulate Cardi. We were talking about her yesterday.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B, man, because she getting a lot of hate. Azalea Banks was coming at her crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know Azalea Banks got Twitter again.
I hate that girl.
What's she saying?
She's like a parasite.
I thought she got banned from Twitter.
She's just really like she said some hate and shit like, yo, black people should have got behind me, Remy, and Nicki to make us #1 the same way they got behind Cardi B. Charlamagne only cares about Latinas. Just like a lot of hate and shit, and it's just like, yo, you're really just so hate. Like you're just so bitter all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just sounds so like a lot of shit she was saying just sounded really bitter. Like she's just like she's a watered down Nicki Minaj. Like she's just bitter. Like I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't even get why. How does she get? I swear
she's taking shots at Nicki before though. Anyway.
Yeah, she hates every bitch, bro. She's just a bitter, sad. And the other day she was crying. The same girl that fucking was it Russell Crowe? She said like Russell Crowe slapped her or some shit. Like she's not a.
She got thrown out. Whose party was it? She got thrown out.
It was RZA and Russell Crowe. Like yeah.
Like bitch, you gotta go.
Dog, this girl's crazy, bro. Like she really has like schizophrenia or like bipolar stuff. Like for her to come with Cardi, this another girl, another bitch from New York. It was really weird, bro. Like 10, 11 tweets.
Yo, this next generation is gonna be mad weird because they're gonna use social media to get out there.
But I never heard a song for her. I never went to look.
I never really bumped a song.
Yeah, I never went to look. So, but she has it. She's always like whenever she says something, like it comes across my timeline. It comes across the shade room. So why does she have a voice? Like, was she really that big of a rapper until it just stopped?
She has Kanye views without Kanye's catalog.
Yeah, but no, but
like she thinks but what? Kanye can get away with this.
But see, was her music that good that she gained a following like this? That's what I'm trying to say.
Does she even have a following from music, or she has a following from being controversial?
Well, that's what I'm trying to see. But how do she even build this following? Because I really don't know a song or I don't know shit about her.
I tell you, she goes naked in Playboy, so I remember.
Oh, she did, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, she said she doesn't sound like a real hater. But shout out to Cardi B, man. My only thing is I want to hear what's next.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B.
I just want to hear. Obviously, it doesn't have to be another hit, but I just want to know like, what's next? Like, she got a Gangsta Bitch Volume 2 to pop off. She I actually went and listened to it. She had a couple songs. She had Casanova on there. She had like a couple good features and shit. But
yeah,
but I just don't know. Like, I don't know what's next. Like,
We're gonna find
Is it gonna
out.
be this type of energy? Is it gonna be a song with her and Offset for relationships? Like, what's she gonna come with?
I don't know if I'm ready to see. I don't think
That could be a little ratchet relationship coming out. Like, what them going back and forth on the track? Like,
they had a track already. Lick.
yeah.
Yeah, looking like I caught a lick or hit a lick. I think it's hit a
I'm
lick.
sure they can do something, man. You know what I mean? Like, my bitch bought that yellow. I mean, bad and bougie, bad and bold. Like,
Man, we wait for Cardi, man. Don't disappoint us, cause we waiting for something.
Chance the Rapper and Daniel Caesar performed on Stephen Colbert yesterday.
Shout out Daniel Caesar for real.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
What up?
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Definitely. I don't know.
I heard him on WBLK today. When you hear it, you know, you don't listen to.
Oh, you heard him on the radio?
Yeah. Not like, but the thing is, I heard Baca on playing on WBLK 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like Flo had never played Baca.
Flow's finished though. Flow's done. You don't know without Flow no more. It's been gone.
Or G98 when never played
That is like a reggae old school station. That is not for the culture.
Like yo, so what is for the culture? What is for the Toronto culture?
We don't have one and they don't care. As much as radio's dead, we just literally don't have one. That's crazy.
Like who's up there?
That's nobody.
I wonder if this is how New York feels.
Flow got bought out by some shit. Like it's called I can't remember what it's called. Like they only play old school hits. Like,
But G98 is supposed to be.
no, that's a reggae station.
It's supposed to be for the
They
culture.
should at least give us like a 2 hours for hip hop. Yeah.
How is reggae on the radio before rap? I'm not saying like you're.
No, because it's for older guys.
It's for, but it's still Jamaicans and Caribbean people. But like yo,
because we got the aux cord.
but our kids listen. The kids of my mom listen. My parents listen to Caribbean music all the time. But it's just like, okay, your kids listen this. Like you have to understand what your kids listen to now. Mm-hmm. Like yeah, we like to hear those oldies and we like to hear all that Stone Love and shit like that. But you gotta let us turn up.
I think it's been like 2 years since we had a radio station, and even when we had Flow, my nigga, it was shit.
Can't fuck with G98, man.
Drake was in the news recently, man. How you about the company he keeps?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think they were really upset that saying that Drake could send a tweet out and send a tweet out encouraging for witnesses.
Yeah. For those that don't know, obviously, Drake's friend passed away 5th. Anthony Soares, like Reps Up member. He passed away, I think last week. Was it last week? Maybe a week before.
Yeah.
But so basically, the police wanted Drake to tweet out some shit like, if you have any information, contact 22 Tips or that type of shit, or say, if you know anything, tell the police, that type of stuff.
Drake gotta be careful with this one.
Fuck. How do I feel about this?
Because I just go ahead.
It's not Drake's job. It's the police's job. There's a lot to it because I get the police coming out and basically saying, "Yo, you're Drake." People will do anything that you say because somebody probably just do it thinking like, "Yo, maybe the reward is Drake spend a day with Drake" type shit. You know what I mean? Like
Someone probably feels safe if
Drake said it, but it's not Andre. It's the police job, first of all. Second of all, this is if the actual situation, I don't really. There's no witnesses there. Like besides the person that they like, there's no in the actual what you could tell there's no witnesses, and it's just not on Drake. Like I feel like yo, like I get where the police come from. Like yo, this is your friend. You have the power to at least affect it in some certain capacity, but then it's also Drake's side where it's like yo. Maybe it's just gonna be handled its own way, and it's not my job to help the police, and I just feel like that. I don't know. It's a slippery slope for him, and for the police can play it and spin it in a way. It's like, yo, what type of company are you keeping where your friends are being shot and you don't want to help and stuff like that? So it's like it's a lot for him because this is the first time I've really seen Toronto come at the Toronto news. They came in with the presser thing to bring him press on tour, but now it's the first time I'm really seeing them because I've always said Drake could be mayor.
He can play this cool though. I'm gonna tell you how he can play it. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm helping back. I'm around these guys because I'm trying to change their lives.
Yeah, but that's the point is this was a.
But that's what he is really trying to do.
No, you're right. He definitely is doing that.
That's what he's trying to do.
They're trying to say there's a fatal murder. We want you to help us solve it, but because you're Drake, you haven't reached the millions.
So you niggas don't have Twitter?
These niggas don't have. The cops don't have Twitter.
You guys have like to be real with you. I understand what the police are trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to guilt him in the corner, like by saying it's your friend.
But you're the okay. At the end of the day, we have a mayor. Mm-hmm. We have a head of police. We have a chief of police.
They can say those things. Yeah.
Like it's like the people that are actually gonna come forward. You need to know that not that I could look out for them. They need to know that you could look out for them when they come snitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because witnesses be getting killed. That's think about it. When we talk about the ghetto and everything like that, like the reason why people don't snitch is because niggas make sure you don't testify.
It's true.
Like Drake's not the one that needs to assure people that they can come be a witness.
No,
it's the community.
Job.
It's the community.
It's not his job,
police.
but it's just like I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah. And you guys are disgusting for that, man.
And we'll just see if he doesn't respond or he just finds a way out of it because. They're really like they put on the Swan Star, right? Was it Swan Star? Like they're really trying to like guilt it, like they're really trying to taint his image by saying, all right, you don't want to cooperate with us or help us deal with this, which is their job. And it's like I don't like it's not even like Drake was there. It's not even like if you see the video, there is nobody there. I don't see how he can just man. Like I just feel like Drake just and plus he's grieving. You don't know when he's gonna do this. You don't know what his plan is and how he plans to go about it. But I just feel like I get where the cops come from on a moral level. I hear where they're coming from, but it's not his job to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can they're only using that grounds of friendship. It never came for Drake to be like, yo, there was other shootings around the city and be like, yo, Drake.
They brought up the nightclub.
No, the music one. But I'm saying there's other shootings around the city and be like, yo, Drake or a rape case or a fraud case. Drake is
saying, yo, this is supposed to be your
personal. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's the part that they're using. His influence could be used for some of the other things that they could have asked for, but they're just really trying to put that in the corner, like, yo, that's your man's. Like, that's what the article is really painting it as, like, yo, you know what I mean? They brought the man's charges up, but may he rest in peace. That's the main fact. His friend's gone, so.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the Toronto police right now, man. I feel like they ain't been doing their job.
Yo, you seen what do you mean doing the job?
Going back to the Sheridan Mall shooting.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, no, that was a nuts shooting.
I thought that was crazy. That like and you ain't got nothing, no leads.
I'm sure they have something, but they can't.
We got hitmen coming into restaurants and
that one was nuts. They said that guy actually smiled before he died, like he smiled like some mafia shit. Like he said, "You gotta be kidding me," and smiled before he died. Like
they said, you knew what it was.
Yeah,
this is how I go.
Yeah, literally like a movie. You gotta be kidding me. Like, yeah, that's some movie shit. People in the mall just eating. And, I mean, in a restaurant just eating, and then a gunman comes with a hoodie and just lights up the place. That's nuts. That's some movie shit. Like, you really got the drop. Yo, he's having his pasta right now or whatever he's having. Like,
I wonder maybe if he was behind the one that happened the last 2 years.
In the cafe?
And no, they had Mike. There was another shooting in that same restaurant 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But that person lived. I believe. I'm not sure.
There's a lot going on in the city still, but even I guess some cop is like being investigated for like tasering and kicking a guy's head recently. I don't know, man. Toronto cops just be on some bullshit sometimes still, like. But hey, man, it's a tough job both ways. But I just feel like if you take the job, you gotta do it properly, man. Like the video is the guy basically stomping on the man's head, tasering him, and then but basically I heard the guy is wilding. He punched the guy that I don't know if he's off drugs, but he must have punched the cop and like threw her through a window or some shit. Some wild shit. But like I guess the other cop after he saw that he just started like beating the shit out of the nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
so what do you think of the driftwood the stabbing when all the people were filming the guy?
I actually saw that video. Yeah. He sent that to me. Oh man, that was nuts. Like,
would you stand around, bro?
I think those are. Yeah. But I think those like junkies that kind of look like two junkies.
I heard that guy was stabbing his dad.
Really?
Yeah. Like he has mental issues or something like that.
Yeah, like they look very off. They didn't look like regular, but he was really stabbing him. Just
kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah,
just kicking him in his head and everything.
Video, man.
Like would you if you were one of those spectators, would you have stood around?
Yeah, they're trying to call the cops. They're like, somebody's gonna die. They're like, there's a Nigerian. I hear an African guy. He's like, yes, we are on Avenue. We on Avenue.
But you don't band together and be like, yo.
Now take him out.
Yeah.
You can't do that because you don't know. You can get stabbed. Like, but you don't like you in those situations. It's just at the moment. Like I don't know. You can't really call him, man. That guy looks really. They didn't look okay. That's why I said they look like junkies.
Yeah.
Because that guy was really just. It made no sense. You know what I mean? But there's that. I don't know if anyone cares about this. If you live in Quebec, man, apparently Uber is threatening to take Uber out of Quebec because
it's out.
it's gone already.
They say they're not. They said they're not going to re-up the license.
Quebec's trying to make
Quebec's wilding, bro.
Yeah, yo, why do they just want to be their own place? Like,
it's not even that they want to match.
No, they want Uber
the taxi. Okay, basically
they want Uber to get. First of all, they want to get 35 hours of training.
Yeah, 36 hours of training. That's a real cab drivers over there get.
And they also some next. I can't remember what the.
They want to do a criminal background check.
Yeah, and through the police and through their own and not.
Which is crazy. That's what do cab drivers have to do that? That's the thing. Do cab drivers have to get criminal background checks?
I'm not sure.
Because it's like, how could you tell a company that they have to get criminal? They're not a government. They're not a government organization.
And that's what Uber try to compare themselves to Airbnb and be like, yo, so that means are you guys gonna tell people to have homes and to get tourist classes?
Yeah.
Because you don't know their criminal records too. And I get it.
File as a landlord and this and that, like.
And to Quebec's credit, it's like, I get what they're saying because they're trying to make it safer or whatever. It sounds like they're trying to make it safer by getting more hours. That means the drivers are more efficient. And then we said, it's like, yo, you can't tell us how to play ball. We're doing this around the whole world. Like, we're making your community much easier and much safer, and people are saving much money. So it's like, Uber's just saying, we'll take you out because that's how it is. Like, it's not like that's just how it is. They're doing
the government. I heard they charge tax.
Uber.
They charge tax on Uber fares over there.
Uber.
I think they do it over here in Ontario too, which is it doesn't make sense to me because the whole point of Uber is
independent. Yeah, to make it.
Yeah.
But basically,
the government saying they gotta get a piece of everything.
Uber pays 90 cents for each ride up to a total of 50,000 hours each week to Quebec. Like 50,000 hours, 90 cents each for each fare. Bro, that's good money. Like that's an extras.
At Quebec,
50,000 hours a week. That's extras, man. That's some good change, man.
Yo, they're saving. At the end of the day, the government's supposed to be for us. And if we're saying that, yo, this is the way that we want to, this is the way we want to do it, you have to get with the program.
And it's creating jobs, creating everything. So it's just like, yo, man. But Quebec's just always been on their own shit. Like, they're their own shit. You know what I mean? But that's just how it's going on out there. But yeah, man, it's too real. Fuck, man. I want y'all to like, subscribe, review. Hit us up, man, if you in Saudi Arabia. Nah, man, just hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear and how you feeling about the show and everything. And hit Swan up at Same Old Swan on Twitter. Yeah, man, just support everything coming out of Toronto. Yo, before we cut, I just want to leave one thing. How do you feel about DJ Vlad, yo? Because Lil B got at him today.
Saying what?
I said, yo, he's a rat and all this, and that rappers shouldn't go on his channel. Because, you know, Preston did an interview there.
Yeah.
How do you feel about just Vlad? Like, how do you feel about his interviews?
I feel like he gets people, but they're choosing to talk about this part of their life, though. But who was it? Gigs that was there. He was like, yo, he doesn't even care to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about street shit. Yeah.
But DJ. Okay, when DJ Academics was reporting on people, he ain't talking about.
No, but do you feel Vlad is good for the culture or bad for the culture?
He just is the culture, his reputation. What we want to see, we want to know about. We want to know about the shit.
I used to fuck with him. Shout out to Weez, man, because Weez always go to Vlad, but
yeah, he actually sit down and watch back to back Vlads like
that. For information, like Vlad always posts like information, like, you know, what's going on, like headlines and shit like that. So VladTV.com, but fucking I don't know. I feel like before I used to like when Tax would do his shit, Charlamagne would do his shit, but now it's just like Pee Wee Longway, like just random. Like you could tell he's just getting whoever, because real guys aren't coming to fuck with him no more. You know what I mean? So it's like he's kind of watered his stuff and.
He's getting young.
Yeah, and you know what I mean.
That's his crowd.
It's just not flowing that well. But he has millions of subscribers, so I get why rappers are going on it. So I get what Lil B's saying, because they're just looking for a platform to just expand their fan base. Yeah. And he's offering it, but in order to get it, you gotta come talk about whatever.
Like, yeah, you never really want to talk about people's music.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, yo, I want to know about your life, the crazy shit you've been through. You know what I mean? Like, and that's that. So he's just gonna use those situations, and sometimes people people come off sounding fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't explain.
Is he even in the rooms when he's?
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he just doesn't show his face. Just yeah, but yo, man, whatever, man. Shout out to Lil B, because I actually like those tweets, because he did sue Rick Ross for $350,000. Like, people know this. Like,
yeah, Rick Ross said in a bar.
Yeah, beat his ass.
That'll get you a punch in the face or whatever.
Yeah.
300 a punch in the face will get you 350.
He wasn't interrogating. He wasn't instigating the whole Ross thing with the beef at the time. So, but it's just like, I get it, man. He's just a guy. He's a different guy. But I feel like Vlad's definitely on his way down. You know what I mean? But
of course,
yeah, man. Shout out to everybody listening to this too, bro. Yeah.